Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the bold and the beautiful edition. All right, guys, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it about an 8. It was pretty solid. Well, Sheila and me, Lee made it solid, honestly. So we go to Carter and Quinn. So she's begging him again not to tell Paris that he wants to be with her, not to marry Paris and everything because he's got the engagement ring in hand. And he just telling her, I want to be in love. I want a family. He's saying what he been saying. I want a family and everything. And since I can't have with you, I'm gonna go and have this with Paris. And end of discussion. That's pretty much what he's saying. End of discussion. Ma'am, you can't give me what I want, so I'm gonna get it somewhere. And Paris is willing to have a family with me, and I can actually be with her, like in public with her. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here with Paris, and so that's it. So then we see Paris later on comes into Carter's office, and he's just like, she was like, "You wanted to see me?" And he says, "Yes, I wanted to see you and everything." And we see that he gives, I'm not going to hold you long on this because it wasn't much. We see that he tells her, "I want to be with you. I want us to move forward." And she says, "Oh my gosh, I dreamt of this, but I didn't think there was any future for us, but I never gave out hope or whatever." And he says, "Yes, I want to be with you." And baby, Carter gonna open his Carter opened his hand and the engagement ring was there, and she said, "Is that what I think it is?" It wasn't even in a box, y'all. It was just in the palm of his hand. And she said, "Is that what I think it is?" And he's like, "Yes, marry me." He proposes to her, tells her, "Marry me," and all that. I said, "Paris, you better not accept this proposal. This man proposing you in the middle of the day, in the middle of the job. He don't even have a ring, a box for the ring to open it up and surprise you. He not down on one knee. He just like, I want a family and all that, and we can do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Like, no, ma'am, you will not accept this proposal. We know she is though, but Paris, you can do better. Like, and does anybody feel like Carter is too grown for Paris? I was looking at them today and I said, she looks so young compared to him. Not that he's an old looking man or anything, because Carter is all right. Like when he's with Paris, for some reason, I don't see it. But when he's with Quinn, that chemistry, I see it. Carter is not an ugly guy or looks old or anything like that. It just feels like it's off with him in Paris. Does anybody, that just me? Okay. So, anyways, I said, Paris, you would not accept this man's proposal. This ain't no way to propose to her, Carter. You wouldn't have did it for Quinn. You wouldn't have proposed to Quinn that way. That's why it's wrong. But let's move right along, y'all. Paris done got her man by default. So then we see, no, let's go to Eric and Quinn. So Eric and Quinn are talking about whatever. And he said, "What's going on?" She said, "I'm worried about Carter." She said, "But no, 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 I'm not going to even think about it or whatever." She says, "You've been at the playing pickleball and all that so much, I know you feel a disconnect between us." And he says, "This is," she says, "I know I shouldn't be bringing all this up." He said, "It's your marriage." She said, "It's our marriage." I said, if you got to tell somebody we're married, like it's not just my marriage, my thing, we're together, like let this go. And I said, Eric, just let this girl go and be with who she want to be with, like so you could be with Donna because that's who you want to be with. Y'all finna mess up people's lives for no reason, not being honest with how you really feel. But let's move right along because there wasn't much to it. They saying the same things, which is Eric feeling guilty about cheating on Quinn, and Quinn knows she really want to be with Carter, but she tried to make it work with Eric because she feel like he been so faithful to her, she would be wrong to leave him alone. Let's move right along. So then we see Liam and Hope talking, right? And Hope, thank gosh, y'all. But Hope is talking to Liam, right, and telling him about Eric and everything. I said, "I Hope," because I know I ain't gonna talk to y'all Friday, but I said, "Hope, mind your business." Same thing I was saying last week. I'm saying this week. You need to mind your business. It's got nothing to do with you. And you pillow talking with your husband, which we know couples do that. Now some couples really don't do that. But most couples gonna pillow talk and tell the business or whatever. So I said, "Girl, mind your business. What's going on between Eric, Donna, and Quinn has nothing to do with you. There was no reason you should have ran yourself over there and talked to Eric." But she did, and it is what it is. She says their love is so, and Liam said, Because she said, I believe in the sanctity of marriage. She said, about why I feel like you about to say, but, Donna and Eric love each other. I said, girl, stop it. I'm ready for the end of the week for this storyline to wrap up because Quinn and Bridget gonna find Eric and Donna in bed together, so they say, and I'm ready to see it. Okay, so then we go, oh, but it's gonna be too late because Carter rushing his proposal and all this. Like, whew, let's move right along. So then Ridge come in and he tell them about Sheila being out, and they were like, "Oh my God, is everything okay with Steffi? She's safe." And he said, "Yeah, she's safe." And Liam like, "You sure?" And he's like, "I wouldn't be here if she wasn't safe." Or whatever. I said, "Oh, so Ridge just talked to, is I saying Ridge? Yeah, Ridge just talked to everybody like this." But anyways, Liam says, "Have you talked to Lee?" And they said no. And they said, "Well, we should give her another try." So they call Lee. Lee lets them know that she heard about Sheila and everything, but she ain't seen her, she ain't talked to her, nothing like that. So she good. And they say, "All right." And so they just like, "Oh, we gotta find Sheila. Do they know the security guard?" Oh, good old Mike went on, got his Sheila out. But they said, "Nah, we don't know the security guard or nothing like that." But it is what it is. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's it with them. I'm not gonna hold you long on this soap. I might not even make it to 8 minutes. But Sheila, and I'm about to come on Sheila and Lee, and that's why this story got an 8 today for me. And that is why it's gonna make it to 8 minutes because Sheila and Lee are over there. And so Lee, she playing along to play along because she realized Sheila is a threat, a danger, and everything else. But she keeps calling him our son and telling Sheila thank you and I see you love him and all this yada yada yada. And so when Ridge does call Lee, Lee tells her, "I gotta pick up for Ridge." She said because like he gonna get suspicious or whatever. And she says, "Okay, okay, fine, pick up." Because Lee telling him, "I told you I could get in trouble. Like my license get it taken away, and all this could happen." Because she said I lied on a death certificate and all that. And plus I want to take care of Finn. Okay, so she said, "Go ahead and pick up." So she go ahead and pick up and lot of Ridge and all that. But before all that happened, Finn had woke up, right, and he saw both his moms, and he was like, "Steffi." And so Sheila, Sheila and Lee are both ecstatic that he's awake or everything, right? Yeah, mama. They're both ecstatic that he's awake and everything, right? And she was like, he said, "Steffi, that means he's coming back to us and everything." So this is how Lee on parlay into getting out of the house, right? She's like, "Sheila, you saw Finn woke up. You saw this," because Sheila was like, "Lee, you gotta help him. You gotta help him, Lee, help him." And so Lee's like, he just need rest. But later on, Lee was like, "You saw he woke up. So you saw that he's coming back to himself. He's coming back to us, his mothers." She said, "But I need medicine, Sheila. I got to get medicine for him." And Sheila looking like, "B, don't play me." And I said, "Lee, don't play Sheila." Because she been throwing you around like a rag doll. And so anyway, so Lee talking to Sheila or whatever, and she tells Sheila, you saw I helped you out with Ridge. I told him you weren't here. I can't get in trouble for doing all this either. So let's come on, let me go on and get him some medicine. All right. So Sheila, she didn't want to, but she was like, you see how I love him now, and I never really want to hurt him, and I'm sad, and she was like, it's such a relief that he's waking up and all that. So okay, I'm gonna let you go and get this medicine, but don't betray me, Lee. And she said, "I won't." Baby, Lee put on that trench, got out in that hallway and said, "What you doing, Lee? Why you grabbing your phone?" Lee got out in that hallway and started calling somebody talking about, "I need help, don't hang up." I said, "It's an emergency." I said, "Lee, what you doing? Why you ain't wait till you get in this car?" Baby, Sheila opened that door. Lee turned around and it's OVA. Cause Lee dropped that phone. Sheila was like, "I knew you couldn't be trusted." I said, "Lee, why you didn't wait till you got to the car?" And that was the bold and the beautiful, y'all. I'm not finna hold you on that. I can't wait to see it tomorrow to see what how Lee gonna get out of this. But that was about it. Beautiful, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Even if you don't subscribe, that's okay. I'll still be dropping these videos, but hit the like button for me. All right, mama, back up off me, mama. Bye.